One of the easiest metrics to help us determine where we're going to invest is where the amount of venture capital dollars are flowing into, because we're only pre-seed investors. We're not going to back the company through growth or exit. And if we're just investing in the pre-seed or seed, there needs to be somebody who comes in. And that's also how we realize liquidity is we'll exit, we do the pre-seed investment, come in at a 1 to 5 million post-money valuation, and then we'll sell it a Series A or Series B at 50, 100, 150, ideally more valuation. And so that's one thing. We need to make sure that there's later stage investment. We need to know that these sectors where we're investing are key recipients of venture capital dollars. And also where you're generally looking at liquidity. Where realistically have the technology unicorns come from over the last 5 to 7 years in Africa, and companies that did become unicorns, how long did it take them from zero to launch? We'll do speculations of the industry, but we are not going to define our investment strategy in Fund 3 or Fund 4 based on the activities of the market today, because things change really radically. If we were investing 10, 15, 20 years ago, we probably would have wanted to do telecommunications infrastructure or 0-to-1 banking technology services, switching systems. That's not what's happening today. And so in order for us to remain really agile, we actually audit our investment thesis on an annual basis. I was mentioning top-down, bottom-up. We'd look at the actual GDP construction of the countries across the continent. In Nigeria, Ghana, Egypt, Morocco, where we're actively investing, what are the key contributors? And what are the governments doing in order to expand the GDP? And so if you look at Morocco, today, they don't have a massive electric vehicle manufacturing industry or battery industry, but that's where their government is actively investing. So if we're thinking about SaaS solutions for manufacturing industry, where potentially are we going to be thinking about investing? So that's the top-down approach. And the bottom-up is on an annual basis when we do our thesis audit, we literally go around to markets and ask what technology tools are on your phone. Which phone are you using? How are you engaging with it? I want to know. My father's a pastor at Mountain of Fire, and sometimes I'll just go to his congregation and be like, what's on your phone? What are people at the church using? How are people tithing? That's actually the best indicator of consumer tech, consumer fintech. When I knew MoneyPoint was a serious company, was when people are receiving tithe using MoneyPoint POSs. I was like, okay, it's over, show's over. I know what's happening in the future of this company.